Analyst, PKD Nambiar, Sujata Paul, Congress leader. We'll shortly be joined by Raj Punj, Shiv Sena, and we also have Balkrishnan, senior journalist. PKD, let me begin with you first, because we said 35 already as far as the Surat hotel are concerned, just too short of that magic number. Should the Sena have seen this coming?
Well, Ridhima, this was expected way before. The only thing which saved this government in the last 2 years have been the corona. If the corona was not there, it was, as I always used to say, that this is a government which is not even a khichdi. It's a government of a lassi, whiskey, and a nimbu pani combination. It's such kind of a combination. Imagine Congress and Shiv Sena coming together. Imagine NCP and Shiv Sena coming together. Can you even imagine this about 10 years back, or even 5-6 years back? No. So the Shiv Sainiks on the ground was really upset, because the Thackeray family, especially the Bal Thackeray, was always known that to keep himself away from the power, and he never practiced politics for the power. But whereas his son, he wanted to be the chief minister, he cut the alliance between the very natural alliance between the BJP and Shiv Sena. And you see what is happening today. His own party men. I was told on another show a few minutes ago, very senior journalist from Mumbai, that there are 35 MLAs are already defected. If the 35 is a number, that means he is not even the original Shiv Sena anymore. So that means the Shiv Sena is not, he is actually, जैसे हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, शिवसेना का अस्तित्व को खत्म कर दिया. The very ideology of Shiv Sena is not anymore visible. They are just trying very hard to make some kind of a comments. But the power becomes, when the power becomes the core of your politics, and ideology takes a backseat, you cannot stay on for a long. Power is important, but your ideology is the one which
because, at the end of the day, PKD, you can come on television and call this optics, you can call this a game of the BJP. If the numbers are not in your favor, then there is a... PKD, I want to bring you back in. While the Sena is saying it's not a big issue, we'll try and keep the issues of the house together, but I find it very difficult to believe, because the numbers at the Surat hotel currently is painting a very different picture. But I want to understand what happens from here on as far as the future of the Sena is concerned. Is it a possibility that we could see the BJP and the Sena coming together, or do you think hands have been burnt to an extent where it's very difficult for them to come together?
Ridhima, let me ask this the Shiv Sena spokesperson. If this is not a crisis, then what is a crisis for a political party? Out of 55 odd MLAs, what you have, 35 people are moving out. That means the real Shiv Sena is now Eknath Shinde and his team. So in other words, for the first time, the Thackeray family will be out of Shiv Sena. That is the real picture. And even if they stay on within the power, maybe because of some kind of a game by Sharad Pawar or what power Uddhav Thackeray can enjoy now?
नहीं एक मिनट मैं आपको रोकता हूँ. आपको ये क्राइसिस नजर आ रहे हैं. आपको बिल्कुल 2.5 सालों से, जब से सरकार बनी है तभी से क्राइसिस नजर आ रहे हैं. कोई आज नई चीज नहीं हो रही है कि आपको आज ही नजर आ रहे हैं. या आप देख रहे हैं 2.5 साल से, पिछले 2.5 ईयर से क्या हो रहा है, जब से नवंबर में 2019 से सरकार बनी.
I really don't want to get into a discussion of that, what I speak and you speak, but then I think I can give you my perspective.
No.
This is very, very well clear from the day one, that this government, just imagine Uddhav Thackeray just for the power, on a natural coalition he moved out of the coalition of the BJP, wherein they fought together and they came as the victorious. And rather than just becoming a solid strength and becoming a power, which was ever since his father formed this Shiv Sena, but he moved out only and only with one, I think what Mr. Balkrishnan said, that was the day he killed, or the real Shiv Sena was over.
When the other person,
when he wanted, when he went against
just listen to me.
Of his father, when he went against the wishes of Mr. Balsab Thackeray, that they will never become a part of the government or in the seat of a CM, for that matter, any position. Not only the son and even the grandson has sat on that power. And what happened since then, you know that how many ministers were now, even now 2 ministers are in the jail. I mean, I think it's a hypocrisy at its peak. The Thackeray now should understand that politics is not anymore the old style of functioning will not happen. The people do understand.
And what is the new style? Can you please explain? What is the new style of politics?
I can tell you. I can really explain you the real politics of
in your.
The real
can you please explain?
Your ideology. Your ideology. Okay. If a party which cannot even hold on to its MLAs have no reason to stay on.
नहीं किसी को जंजीरों में बांध के रखा जाता है क्या? आप कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं?
If Eknath Shinde,
these are valid questions that are being raised. When you have 35 of your MLAs being holed up at a hotel, and when you try to present a show of strength, just 14 or 15 turn up, that surely is a worrying figure, because we all know what the magic figure is. We've been speaking about it since morning. 37, he's just too short of it. Then does that become the real Shiv Sena today? And the reason why I started the question with is, should the party have sensed it that there were personal ambitions, and if those are not met, then probably this rebellion could become a reality. But it will survive or not. But I'll just request all of you to stay on with us. We are also getting some